Hi, everybody. This is Mary from the Mary D. Boat Show, or the Mary D. Show, coming to you. This is different. This is on a Wednesday afternoon. That's not the norm. Normally, I'm on Mondays at 1, but we have a special presentation, and so I wanted to come on to do this special, something just a little different. And I wanted to introduce you to someone because they're really doing a lot for women. They're doing a lot for women in trades. If you saw I didn't read you guys the bio. If you're on the email list, and let me do this. Let me go back. Ah, hi everybody. Say it again. My name is Mary D. Welch. One thing I didn't get a chance to do is tell you about our sponsors that sponsor these programs, because without them, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, they could keep going, but they really does make a difference to have sponsors. And somebody actually said, I never gave people an opportunity. How can you be a sponsor? I didn't even realize that. Well, let me tell you, if you like to be a sponsor for the show, there's a number you can call, and I'm going to put the number in, and it is, whoops, I've already put Evelyn's banner that I'm going to be putting up. That's the lady that's coming on, and that'll be momentarily. But I'll put the information up if you like to sponsor the show. And it's right here. I'll put, you call for sponsorships, okay? Because I tell you, this wasn't for people telling me, I forget. But they were like, Mary, you need to let people know what they need to do. I forgot about it. So sponsors, if you're interested, you would call area code 619-669-8603. And it's very reasonable. I promise you, it is it's not that high, but it's very reasonable if you like to sponsor. So just give that a call. I'll put it up for you. Hold on. Let's see. There it is. Oh, and here's the lady of the hour. Hold on. She's going to be coming on. Hi, Evelyn. Hello, Evelyn. I'm actually live. I'm live right now. Yeah. Okay. Then what I'll do, you got it? Okay. I'm introducing you. I'm actually getting ready right now. So don't worry. We're live, but we're all good. Okay. So just click the link and you'll be there. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you in a minute. All right. You click it and put your name in, and it's going to show up on the screen. They'll say your name will show up on there. Yeah. You should just click the link and be able to put your name in, and then come in the studio. And that's it. All right. Yes. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. Now you guys get to see you see the behind the scenes. That's what you just got right now. Is the behind the scenes. Okay. Now, let me go back, because what I was telling you about is the sponsorship, and I was going to go over that with you. And I do want to tell you who the sponsors are. And then they are, for today's show, the sponsor is, who is always a sponsor for the show, and that's Sir Freddy's Car Rentals. Let me leave that up momentarily. And please utilize our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. They're very kind, but these are entrepreneurs. These are small business owners for the most part, and they're coming and saying, we are supporting you. So if you would support them, that makes a huge difference. And it helps if you say, I was watching the Mary D show, and I saw your name come up, and we'd like to support it. So that makes a difference. The other sponsor is First Book Academy. First Book Academy is a sponsor. If you're writing your very first book, you want to go to First Book Academy and sign up to write the very first book. It's First Book Academy. Another sponsor for the show is, there's going to be a book fair, Inland Empire Book Fair, for Saturday, October 2nd. They're sponsoring the show. So those of you that are interested in, and if you're an author or you know someone that is and like to come to the book fair, let them know. Another sponsor, they didn't come up. I'm sorry. Is that was for Nevada. Here we go. And she's not in yet. She should be in. I don't know what happened, but we'll find out. And this is the National Alliance of Women in Trade. This is a summit in Las Vegas, September the 10th and 11th of this year. And the lady that's going to be speaking, she's the president of that organization, and that's Evelyn Pacheco. But let me give you the other. I think there's a couple of other sponsors. Welch Travel Tours is a sponsor. So if you're interested in doing any traveling, you definitely want to go to Welch Travel Tours and book your airline, hotel, cruises, any of those through there. So now, and I'll go back to, if you're interested in becoming a sponsor, you would just call that number. And one of my assistants, probably Jocelyn, she'll help you with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'll do right now, I'm going to start reading you her bio, because I'd like for you to know who is this lady that's coming on. It's been just coming on the show. Her name is Evelyn Pacheco. Evelyn made history as Nevada's first Black female to be licensed as a plumber. She's an Army veteran, a mother, and a grandmother while working at Fitzgerald Casino in the engineering department. A co-worker told her about a union apprenticeship training program with the plumbers and pipe fitters at HVACUA Union 525. Let me tell you what Evelyn did. She applied, and after 5 years of working as an apprentice while taking care of her family, Evelyn finally made history as Nevada's first licensed Black female plumber. That's huge, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, this is a male-dominated field. Evelyn finally, letting women know that it does not matter how hard your life is or was. You can still make something of your life. Tell it, Evelyn. You telling the truth on that. She has leveraged her experience to help all women through her Nevada Women in Trades organization, a nonprofit organization formed specifically to increase the number of women in trades. It is a signature program called Pipelines. It is a 190-hour pre-apprenticeship training delivered in small group classes, 20 hours a week over a 6-week period and 4 Saturdays. Pipeline students will receive their certification upon completion. OSHA, CPR, first aid, forklift awareness, participate in trade facility visits. So we're talking, the government's well aware of her program. And attend presentations by trade representatives. NWIT is increasing the number of women in the Nevada workforce, specifically in high-skilled blue-collar trade occupations. January 28th of 2020 marked the first ever graduation ceremony for Nevada Women in Trades. Yay! In addition to that, in Nevada, LV Councilwoman Pamela Gons, I think it's Gones Brown, was the keynote speaker and presented the graduates with their certificates at the ceremony that was held at the Nevada Las Vegas City Hall. December 17th of 2020 marked the first online class and the second graduating with our keynote speakers, Senator Scott Hammond. April 1st of 2021, they had their third graduation at the Clark County building with their keynote speaker, and the keynote speaker was Clark County Commissioner William McCurdy. Even during the pandemic, Nevada Women in Trade helped the women in the community to get their blue-collar workforce and become financially stable. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. She's helping people change their lives and their families' lives. Additionally, Nevada Women in Trade Pipelines Comprehensive Program, PCC initiatives increase career opportunities in the construction industry for low-income, re-entry, ex-prisoners, veterans, minority groups, aged out, and disenfranchised women. For more information about Nevada Women in Trades, or apply or refer women to the next pipeline comprehensive course, PCC, you can email information nevadawit.org. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the president of the Nevada Women in Trades, Evelyn Pacheco. Evelyn? Hi, Evelyn.
Hello. Thank
How
you.
Are you?
That was a perfect introduction.
Oh, we are honored to have you here. I mean, reading the bio, it's like, whoa, this lady is powerful.
Hey.
Yeah, you're changing lives. And I don't
Yes.
mean one or two. I'm gonna make sure I put this in here. So I put that's to let people know. But before I get there, I want to make sure this is so they'll know. Is it scrolling across the bottom, Nevada Women in Trades? But
Yes, it is.
okay. I want to make sure you're there. There she is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's so much I want to ask you about, because just to go from someone just saying, think about this, someone said it to you, and somewhere in you it resonated, and you went and took the apprenticeship based on a conversation, in essence,
Yes,
and look what's happened.
yes, yes,
That's,
yes.
I mean, that's really phenomenal when you think about it. So you must, I mean, somewhere in you, you were looking for something like this.
I think I was looking to help others that are going through what I'm going through, and I wanted to make it better for those women that look like me that
Right.
wanted to go through this program and get in here. And so, and the two things and the two reasons why I did do it, because I'm raising two grandbabies. That was the one first, and then the other reason was I was told that I couldn't do it, and I shouldn't do
Yeah.
it, and I can't do it.
I think you proved them wrong, Evelyn.
And I'm still doing it.
I think
I'm
when,
still proving him.
yeah, when people say that what you can't do, that's always a challenge. Like, well, not always, but I think it's a challenge to us to hear what you
It,
can't do.
it
It's
is.
just like, oh, how dare you tell me what I can't do?
Exactly. And how dare you tell me as a strong black woman what I cannot do?
Well, I can tell you, um, you're doing that and more, because you have a summit coming in September
Yes.
that's going to bring women really from all over the country. This is not limited to just Nevada. This is any women that's either interested in the trades or just involved in the trades, correct?
And it's not even all about the traits. It's about a careers, right?
Oh,
All of us women and men that have careers, and we need to really look at how the community is helping us, right? And how they're not helping us. And then we need to look at how we can be better allies to help others and stop looking the other way when there's a problem, right? You see somebody with a tire that's broke down, you just be like, "Oh, I'm glad that's not me." But we need to really stop doing that and stop looking at things that, oh, it's not me, but it is you, right? Because you're in the
right.
community. These are things that you go through too as a person,
Mhm.
and we just need to really come and be as one. And that's what. And I know not everybody believes in God and whatever their higher power is, but that's what we're supposed to be doing on this earth, helping each other.
I agree. I agree. That's for sure. Well, you're definitely you've done. I said you've made your mark. There are people out here. No, I'm saying that, and I don't know them personally, but I know you've changed people's lives. You've
Oh yes,
you've
yes.
given them hope when they thought they had no hope. Where they thought, do I have to take minimum wage for the rest of my life? There are people that thought that because they weren't trained. They didn't know that these careers were even they were even out there.
And even the women that are in prison, think about that. That thought, oh, I have nothing. I'm going to come out and I'm going to do what I need to do, which is nobody takes that from anybody that has to do what they have to do to survive out here. But there's another option for you now, right? Where
Right.
we don't have, because to me, and I'm going to say it, prison is a revolving door. I wanted to stop the revolving door is what I wanted to stop. To let them know that there's somebody out here on the outside that thinks about you, that's working for you. I get calls from the women in prison. I get letters from the women up in Florence from prison. That's beautiful, right?
Oh, that is wonderful. Because they're letting you know that they'll be getting out soon, and they're looking forward to going to your training programs.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yes, I get phone, and that's something. When you get them phone calls like that, woo, man,
I
that's
am
nothing
definitely
but
applauding you. I'm applauding you because I could tell your energy is like it's so much bigger than you as an individual. It's so
yes,
much bigger than any that you can even imagine. Just to say this, like you said, somehow they found out about you.
yes,
Somebody told them about you and
yes,
said, "This is the lady you need to contact, and when that's going to be able to help you get your life on track and that kind of things."
yes.
It's-
Yes, that's beautiful. That's
oh,
beautiful. Yes, and we've had this is our right now. We're actually started our fourth course and of pipelines and we have women in there now, and I told them they're going to have the ahoo moment, right? And I said, when you have it, let me know, right? Because I want, because sometimes you can look on their face, but sometimes you're not there at that moment. But
Right.
when you have them ahoo moments, it's so beautiful, right? It's like, wow,
No, it
this is why
is.
I'm doing this. This is why I'm here. And to know that women aren't just for being barefoot and pregnant, right?
Right, right.
That's not all what we're here for.
Oh, well, I can tell you. And there was Freddie made a comment. I think he said congratulations. It went by quick. Let me see, Freddie. Because I here we go. He said congratulations. So I can tell you, our audience, this is what I've learned too. You don't know who is watching, but I can tell you this. Freddie is actually one of our sponsors, and he is Sir Freddie Luxury Car Rentals. And so I'd like to thank you, Freddie, for being here today and for making the comment. I just, anytime our sponsors come on, I always try to acknowledge them. And as a matter of fact, Nevada Women in Trades is a sponsor for today's show also.
Thank you, thank you.
So we like to thank you for that too.
And we're way in Nevada, y'all.
I can tell you, and just to be a part of this, because this is growing, by leaps and bounds. I cannot even begin to tell you. But I know too, as what is it, like I was reading on the hours that the ladies have to do in one of the training programs. And those programs are covered by a grant. So they would for instance, if someone was incarcerated and they're covered into the program, their funds are limited or non-existent. Is that there's financial assistance to help them make it through that program?
So we do everything non-cost. There's no cost to our program, right? We work on sponsors and donations and grants.
Okay.
That's how we get the ladies in there. Because you think about it, right? A lot of women that are coming out different situations, and you don't have the cost for that, right? You don't have to pay. Or the time that I have, the 10 to 2 was for a specific reason. It was because those are the times that the kids are in school. So while they're in school, you can jump on our program. We can do it online. You can be able to get the information you need to get in. And there's over 16 trades. And I made $100,000 a year when I was working out there.
That's wonderful. You said you made $100,000 a year as working as a plumber.
Yes.
I never made that as a teacher. Just so you know.
I don't know. Maybe you got in the wrong field.
I don't know either. It's like, okay. I didn't. So I'm just being honest with you. So it's like, okay. So you're saying with 190 hours of training,
yes,
it's almost 200 hours. You can do it online. You can do it at your convenience when, like you said, the kids can be in school. It could be, maybe it's at night because the house is quiet, or early in the morning.
Well, it's only right, but it's not like that. It's at a set time from 10 to 2, and we're on there from 10 to 2. So that's why it's really good. But you can do your homework at night. You can do everything. Everything's online, so you have access to that. We do have 5 unions that we work with. So we work with 872, which are the laborers. We work with Local 12, which are the operators. We work with My Hall, which is 525 in the house. Plumbers and pipe fitters and HVAC, yes. And then we work with the sprinkler fitters on 669, and work with IBEW, which is 357. So we have 5 units that we work with, and it's beautiful. We have a beautiful relationship. And like you cannot tell somebody you can guarantee them a job, but you know what we do for you? Nevada Women in Trades will walk you all the way to that gate, turn that knob for you. We'll even open that gate for you, y'all. But you have to be the one to step over that threshold, and you have to be the one to complete everything. But I'll give you all the networking, all the skills. I'll be there neck and neck, toe and toe, arm in arm with you.
Right. But in other words, you do everything, but it's still up to you. It's still up to you.
Yes. And that's life though, right? And people got to understand, life is not as what is that? It's not a bowl of cherries. No, it's not. Life is not a bowl of cherries. But if you focus, you have to focus. If you focus, you can do whatever you want to do. And you know what? I'll grab your hand and jump off that cliff with you if you want me to.
Okay. Well, I would tell you, I believe it. I definitely believe it. But I know too, I'm put up to make sure that people got this. I don't want anyone to not see this. This is really, really important, ladies and gentlemen. National Alliance of Women in Trades, the summit is in Las Vegas, September 10th and 11th. And it's this
Yes.
year, in a few, we say a few weeks, but September of this year, 10th and 11th. And it's also, if you look at the bottom, it's scrolling. It says you can go to the website, www.nevadawit.org, nevadawit.org. If you are interested or you know someone who is, you don't want to miss this, ladies and gentlemen. You don't. This is going to be at the Mirage Hotel.
Yes. On the strip, y'all. On the strip at the and it's free parking too. I found that out.
See, I'm gonna tell you, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. So if you don't know, or you know someone that's interested, at just going and go to that website, copy down the address, nevadawit.org, because you don't want to miss it. You are speaking to the president right now. This is the president of the organization. She has, she's not only helped, herself in this field. Literally hundreds of other people have been helped. Families have been helped. Lives have been changed by having the ability to be able to make not a decent wage, better than that. They're doing well in the trades. But for some reason, we have not always looked at this as an opportunity. So and Evelyn is here to say, this is an opportunity, take advantage of it. There's so many things opening up. Am I correct, Evelyn?
And one thing too is everybody can really acknowledge and have to agree with me about during the pandemic, construction didn't stop. It didn't. It didn't stop here in Vegas. It didn't at all. They're still building all around right here, and the work is only going to get better. Right? There's all kinds of things. And Vegas is one of the main, if not number one, areas of construction that always, we work here and everything. It's just, I just want people to know that, if you came out of prison, if you know somebody that's in prison, don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you from continued success. Don't let it stop you because you think you can't do something, and don't let people, like you said earlier, stop you, right? You can't do that, right? And like I said, there's mountains, there's hills, there's problems in everybody's life, but we got to keep on moving, because on the other side, there's the rainbow, y'all. And we just got to remember that. We have to remember that no matter what you go through, somebody's out there going through something worse. Got to believe that.
You're right. You're absolutely right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to make sure that if you had any final words, Evelyn. I know you just came out of a class to come right into it.
Yes, because today we started our class Monday. So 10 to 2, I'm talking to the ladies. I'm trying to get things done. I'm answering phones. But it's okay, though, because the National Alliance of Women in Trade Summit, September 10th and 11th at the Mirage, y'all, is going to be the place to be. It's going to be the go-to. There's going to be all kinds of women there. There's going to be men there, y'all. And so I really want us to be one for those 2 days. I want us to laugh, cry, hug on each other. But the main thing is to get something out of this, to be better allies for each other, right? To do better networking. So don't forget your cars, y'all. Everybody always say, I don't have a business card. Don't forget your cars on this one right here.
Okay. Well, I can tell you, ladies, gentlemen, you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. And I want to definitely tell Evelyn, thank you for taking time out of and I know how busy your schedule is. We were playing telephone tag for a while there before we could even connect, but we finally did. So I want to thank you for coming on today. And I'm sure I'm going to have you back. Definitely before you have the summit, I'd like for you to please come back, because I want to make sure you tell as many people as possible and get as many people.
I just want to say one more thing. Do not let your past dictate your future.
Yes. I love that. Did everybody get that? Do not let your past dictate your future. Wow. Thank you, Evelyn.
Thank you.
Ladies, you're welcome. You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for taking time out today and coming on to the show. We will have Evelyn back again. How can we not? This infectious energy. We will have her back again. And I just thank you for us. We were connected from a mutual person, and that is Dumas.
Dumas Martin Jr., the Idea Club at gmail.com.
He is the one that made the connection, and we have been connected ever since. So thank you, Dumas. Dumas is a
Yes,
blessing.
Dumas.
He is a blessing. That's
Oh,
for
he's
sure.
beyond that. He's beyond that. And like he said, when you support Nevada women in trade, you support working women everywhere.
That's right. That's right. Well, thank you again, Evelyn, and I will talk to you soon.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the blessings, and thank you for having me on.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was today. This is our special presentation. We're supposed to stay on for 15 minutes. We're a little bit longer than that, but that's because of the energy of Evelyn. How can we not keep her on for a little while longer? So, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you on Monday on the 26th. That's when we have Jesse and Linda Webb, and the title of their broadcast is Marriage Takes 3. I'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.